once you join, you can just drop in the box where you're from, where you're joining from. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Couples Resorts. It's a pleasure to have you. We're so delighted to be here with you. Let's see. Utah, welcome. Maryland, welcome. North Carolina, Texas, wow. Minnesota, ooh. Arizona, Canada, yay, Canada in the house. Atlanta, South Carolina, Maryland.
We had them from US and Canada today.
Is a North American team.
That's it. That's it. We have it
Nova
covered today.
Scotia, welcome, welcome. Where am I? Chicago. Ooh. Where are my Canadians at?
Okay, we're all here. We're all here.
Oh, there, I can see the flag coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, hello, everybody. We're here. See, they're here. New Brunswick, Ontario.
That's right. Belleville, welcome. Toronto, Milton, there we go. You guys making me proud today.
Well,
Thank you, thank
this is a
you.
good intro, actually, Francine, because we're so happy that we have a mega session going today. And what that means, Francine and Garfield, is we have all of US and our Canada spoiled agents for you guys here at Couples Resorts Jamaica. Hello. How's everybody doing?
Welcome, Saskatoon. Ooh, I'll see you next month.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is a great crowd you guys have. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We're so happy we have our spoiled agents from US and Canada for our very special friends from Couples Resorts Jamaica, Garfield Collins, and of course, Francine Allen. Let's have a little round of applause for them.
Thank you. Thank you to be here. We're delighted to be here.
We're happy you guys are here, and thank you so much, all the spoiled agents, for joining us. You guys are in for a treat today because you got two of the best from Couples Resorts Jamaica. Going to give you guys some great updates. Look at all the emojis, Facebook, hello.
Thank
We're
you.
live on
Thank
Zoom,
you
live
all.
on Facebook, and we're live on YouTube as well, guys. So we have it covered today. All
Thank
right. So I know we want to get started, but I do want to mention before I go over the housekeeping, you guys brought a very, very generous prize for one lucky spoiled agent. Francine, do you want to tell us about that?
Yes, exciting news. So we are offering a 2-night stay at any couples resort of your choice. Isn't that exciting? So please stay on, stay tuned as we start our webinar. Enjoy.
Oh my gosh. Yes. And so that's the thing is you have to stay on to the question period, but you don't have to ask a question. So please just stay on. You want to get the great information. And also on that point, if you guys do have any questions for the team, please add it to the Q&A box. Don't add it to the chat because we want to keep the chat just for the oohs and the ahs, as we like to say, because there's plenty of those with our friends here at Couples, all the great property and all the great offerings. But we're only going to take the questions from the Q&A box because there's a lot of you. I see someone already has a hand up, but there's too many of you guys for us to unmute. So please put your question into the Q&A box. All right. So like I said, we're live on Zoom, we're live on Facebook, and we're live on YouTube. So we have hit record. So we will add this later on to your spoiled page under, of course, hotels, spoiledagent.com, and just go to Couples Resorts Jamaica. And there you're going to see all the information we're going to talk about today. As our team talks, I'm going to pop in some information where you can find them. So as much as Francine's here for Canada, our friend Garfield is here for the US. So we've got it covered, right, guys?
You sure do.
All right. So Mr. Garfield, if you want to share your screen.
All right. Let me put my eyes on.
Me too.
Yes.
Francine's not there yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah. All righty. We good?
Good, just now in full mode.
Okay. Excellent. So everybody is
Beautiful.
good. Excellent. Well, guys, thank you first of all, for joining us today. This is a certification webinar, meaning the logo that you see in what is my top right-hand corner will be made available to each and every one of you once the webinar is over. We want you to use this logo on social media, on your business cards and everything. It is our new Couples Resorts preferred agent logo that we want you to proliferate all across the industry. When they see this logo, they know that you're competent in selling Couples Resorts Jamaica. Now, we're going to start with well, Couples Resorts, it's not new. We've been around since 1947, 1949, when we opened what is Couples Tower Isle. So we're going to start with the inclusions of what makes Couples Resorts so great. You know, a lot of the newer resorts nowadays, they do not include the transportation in their package. Well, at Couples Resorts, you never have to worry about that. We provide the transfers from all the airports in Jamaica. So Montego Bay, Kingston, and of course the new OCJ airport in Ocho Rios, and we'll break it down. If you're flying into Montego Bay, our lounge is right there. You just come out of immigration, you go to the lounge, your name is on the list, bam, you're on the way to the airport. If you're flying into Kingston, because a lot of people don't realize that Kingston Airport is literally only 1 hour from Ocho Rios. So if you're staying at Couples Sans Souci, and if you're staying at Couples Tower Isle, you can fly into Kingston. Here's a caveat though. You must be staying a minimum 5 nights. And then you send us the flight information, and we will arrange to have a transfer at the Kingston Airport because we don't have a lounge at that airport. We'll have to have a driver going to Kingston to pick the clients up there. If you're flying into OCJ, which is the new Ian Fleming Airport, just 10 minutes away from any of our resorts in Ocho Rios, that is currently being covered only by American Airlines, and you must connect in Miami. And then just email us the flight information. We will have a driver, we'll have a transfer ready to pick up the clients from OCJ Airport and take them to Couples Sans Souci or down to Couples Tower Isle. And that's only a 10 minutes drive. The other inclusions that we do in terms of transfers, if you have clients who are booking or spa villas, you know, there are 8 spa villas at Couples Tower Isle, and there's another major spa villa at Couples Sans Souci. We do provide private luxury transfers if they're booked in that room category, and that transfers will have champagne, your beer, your bottled water, everything will be on that private transfer for them on the way over from Montego Bay to Ocho Rios, or if you're landing in Ocho Rios, you're just a 10 minutes ride down to the resort. Now, the history of Couples Resorts, as many of you have known, we started way back in 1943 when the first hotel was bought. And then in 1949 when Couples Tower Isle was constructed, and all the way now to today, 45 years of the Couples Resorts name that has been around. The company has been in existence longer than that, but in terms of being called Couples Resorts, we are exactly 45 years old. Now, what makes us different? Let's talk about our inclusions. The airport and in-between resort transfers, meaning, let's say you're doing what we call a split stay. You're doing 3 nights in Negril and you're doing 4 nights in Ocho Rios or vice versa. That transfer is included as well. And your clients would not have to go back to the airport to get on a transfer. It is a transfer directly from Ocho Rios to Negril or from Negril to Ocho Rios, and that's already included in your cost as well. And that is in addition to any airport transfers that we do. Unlimited scuba diving has always been a big sell for us. We were the very first hotel chain to do it, and we still do it 45 years later. Unlimited scuba diving and all water sports is included in your client's stay. You never have to go out of pocket for that again. We still have the unlimited catamaran cruises from Couples Swept Away, Couples Negril, and Couples Tower Isle. Keep in mind that the catamaran cruise is not included from Couples Sans Souci. That's the only one where the cat cruise is not included. We still have unlimited golf from all 4 of the resorts. Anyone that you're staying at, you sign up for the golf at the guest services desk. We pay for the transfers and we pay for the green fees. The clients do have a mandatory tip that they give to the caddy. You know, the caddy is bringing your bags and everything, and they do follow you across the court, so you do give them a tip. The unlimited trips to Pushcart Sunset Bar in Negril is still on. Now, This is a bar located on the western side of Jamaica on Negril. The number one sunsets are on that side of the island. So we say to our clients, if you want to go to the West End, enjoy a red stripe, watch the sunset from the cliffs, then you're free to do so. We provide the transfers and, of course, access to the bar on that side of the island. We still have the unlimited shopping tours. We want you to leave the resort and see what there is outside in Ocho Rios and in Negril. So we provide transfers to the local craft market. We provide transfers to the duty-free shops or so on, so you can see what makes the island move. In addition, it is also for a way for you to see and support those persons who are not directly employed to the resort which you're staying. You can see their crafts. You can decide to buy a dress or a straw hat. Or if you want to buy a $10 million diamond while you're in Jamaica, you can certainly do so as well. You're using your own credit card, though. The money is not included, but we do provide the transfers for you to go there. We have resumed the Margaritaville party bus in Ocho Rios. And you signed up at the guest relations desk in the lobby. And of all of that, as we said before, is already included in your stay at any of the couples resorts. Remember, round trip airport transfers included. Your cold towel and your champagne greeting is a must. All water sport, including scuba diving, included. Your tennis, your pickleball, the golf and the green fees, nightly and daily entertainment. We have live bands that perform at our resorts every single night. So when it comes to entertainment, we are the number one premium brand for that. All right. All of your alcohol. The piano bar is banging at any of the resorts. And one thing that a lot of agents forget is that at Couples Resorts, we offer a nightly turn down service. So your clients will leave their suite, they go to dinner. When they come back, the curtains will be drawn, the ambiance will be set, the bed sheets will be turned down beautiful for them to have a nice romantic night at Couples Resorts. Now, the screen that you're looking at is very important. This is what the screen at couples.com will look like. This is our travel agent portal. When you go to couples.com and you click the travel agent tab, this is the screen you will see. And if you notice, it is split in two different colors. The blue section is where it says manage my rewards, is where you go to register your bookings. You have made a booking with a tour operator. This is where you will log into the portal to register the information for that booking, as this is where your free nights and your rewards will be tabulated. Let's say you used any tour operator, ACV or Delta or VE or anything. You then come here, put that information in. When that client travels and departs the hotel, all the free nights that you've earned will be tabulated there. Now, if you go over to the other side where it says make a new booking, if you're making a direct booking on couples.com, this is where you will log in. You can book the resort or you can book resort and air together. If you make a booking on this portal, you do not have to log into the Manage My Rewards to register the booking, as your information is already in the system and it will automatically populate and credit your account. If you use a tour operator, you have to log in to do it. And if you call the 1-800 couples number, then you have to log in to register the booking, because then the information is no longer or is not yet in the system. And when time comes for you to redeem your free nights, this is where you will go manage my rewards to do that. The money that you earn from booking direct, the $10 per night, that will automatically be paid out to you. And remember, you earn an extra $10 per night for all direct bookings. And then any other travel agent amenities and point systems will be available in the Manage My Rewards portal. Now, our travel agent benefits. There are many different ways to book couples resorts. We're going to start with the direct booking platform. As an agent, you get 15% commission. You get your $10 per night bonus commission. And as an agent, you earn one free night for every 7th night that your client stays, and the booking will be automatically registered in the agent portal. If you call 1-800 couples to make a booking, you still get your 15%. You do get the $10 per night bonus commission. The agent, you still earn that one free night for every 7 book. The difference is you then need to take the booking information, log into the agent portal, and register that booking. If you make a booking through a tour operator, all your benefits that the tour operator gives you kicks in, and you still take the booking, you register it in our agent portal, you still earn your one free night for every 7 book. But it's very important, you must go to the portal and enter that information. As because you made it with the tour operator, we don't have that info in the system. The group booking incentive is alive and well. You will get $250 bonus commission if you're booking 5 to 9 rooms, and you will get $500 bonus commission for up to 10 rooms. Now, sorry, 10 rooms and over. The thing though, your groups must be contracted. They can't be FIT groups. They must be on a contract and follow a certain protocol to qualify for the bonus payments. Now let's start over with the resorts now. We're going to start with Couple Sans Souci. For many of you, well, you know the property. If you haven't been there within the last 2 years, then you have not seen the renovations, the newness of the resort. It's located in Ocho Rios. It is 35 acres of beachfront property. It is the largest in terms of acreage. It's the largest land mass, but it is the smallest in terms of the room count. It's only 150 rooms and suites. It has the Caribbean's only mineral pool and grotto, and that's the mineral pool that you're looking at right there. It does have 3 beaches. There's the main beach, there's the private or natural beach, which is just beyond the bluff that you're looking at. And then there's a smaller beach right there where you can see by the spa and fitness center. Now, this is the updated lobby for those who have not been to the resort within the last 2 years. We totally changed all the furnishings, flooring, everything from the roof down to the floor. Now, for those who have been to the resort within the past 4 years, the beachfront suites, those remain the same, and that's what you're watching right now. This is the view from your balcony or your patio from that room that you're seeing that video of. And this is the 1-bedroom beachfront suite. This is the seating area and the sleeping area of that same suite. So if you're on the bed, then you know you're looking at your bar, you're looking at your sofa, and of course, you can open your doors to your patio, or if you're upstairs, you will have a balcony. Now, what you're looking at are the newly renovated rooms, and these are located on the upper section of the resort, close to the lobby area and moving forward. We took all the walls out, and you now have a shotgun clear view to the ocean or to the gardens, depending on the room category that you have booked. If you notice, we kept this furnishing still very Caribbean, still very Jamaican, but we want you to know the one thing about couples resorts, at any of the resorts that you go to, when you walk in, you know that you're in Jamaica. So whether it is the music you're hearing or the food that you're experiencing or the furniture in the room, we want to communicate the islands. We want to communicate Jamaica in everything that we do at Couples Resorts. This is an interior shot of our Premier Ocean Suite. And as you can see, when we say we have full ocean view and full sea view, we really mean it. Even from the showers that you're looking at, you can still have a view of the ocean. And as you can see from your balcony, you still have full view of the Caribbean Sea as well. Penthouses, we have increased the amount of penthouses to 13. And for those of you who knew the penthouses on the D block, those were, in terms of square footage, those are a bit smaller than the other penthouses on the F and G block. So we have added a feature to the penthouses on the D block. There is now a soaking tub located on those balconies. So the 4 penthouses on block D, those have soaking outdoor tubs. Here is the thing. When you're going to the system to book a penthouse, it will not specify that this one has a tub, this one doesn't, and so on. You're just booking a penthouse. What is happening now, a lot of agents are now calling us to say, can I guarantee the penthouse with the tub or so on? The answer is no, I can't guarantee the penthouse with the tub. Once the booking has come through, you can send through a request. And if that penthouse is available, because there's no difference in the cost for the penthouse with the tub versus a penthouse without. So if you want your clients to be put in queue for that room and it's available, just drop us an email. We'll contact reservations for you and we will do our best for them to get the one with the tub versus the one without. It just depends on what's available at check-in. This is the bathroom of the penthouses. Now, the penthouses, they do have double sinks, but there are some rooms on property that have single sinks depending on the size of the suite and so on. And this is the view from one of the penthouses on the D block. Now, the Hibiscus Spa Villa at Sans Souci. For many of you, if you visited in the past, we have a villa that's at the very entrance of the resort, close to the lobby area. It has a beautiful view of the Caribbean Sea. We have taken it down to the studs and 100% renovated it, and it is now a part of our Spa Villa collection, meaning once you're staying in this room category, you have unlimited spa treatments. You have private VIP transfers to and from the Montego Bay Airport. You have private in-villa check-in, meaning you don't have to go to the front desk or the lobby to be checked into your villa. You can drive right up to your villa, enter, and everything for you to check into the resort is right there. There is now a private infinity pool, which you're looking at, that overlooks the Caribbean Sea. There's also a private sunbathing terrace right there on the ocean. One night for the stay, during your stay, a chef will come to your villa and you will have a private dining session, private cooking section directly in your villa. You know, you don't have to go to the restaurant. And you can also have private dining in your villa for all meals if you wish. Because remember, at Sans Souci, there's room service throughout. If you're staying in this room category, you must be staying a minimum 5 nights. This is the interior of that villa. We took out the walls as well, so you have a very expansive suite and you transition directly from your sleeping area to your living area to your lounge area. And the bathroom is exceptionally massive as well. This drone shot will give you an idea of the interior and of course the outside of the villa as well. Remember, minimum 5 night stay for this room category, and it is the Hibiscus Spa Villa at Couples Sans Souci. It's brand new. We reopened it a year ago, and everything is just in top shape. Keep in mind that in this villa, you also don't have to go to the spa for your spa treatment. There's a spa salon that's actually built into this villa as well. This is the bathroom of that villa. They're double-headed showers, and you can have full view of the ocean while you're taking a shower as well. Now we go up the road to Couples Tower Isle. This is our flagship. This is the very first all-inclusive resort that opened in Jamaica. And back then it was called the Tower Isle Hotel. Same owners, and it's now Couples Tower Isle. Located in Ocho Rios, 226 rooms and suites. It sits on 19 acres. It is world famous for its all-natural offshore island. It has 6 restaurants. There's a nightclub on the beach, the in-room service, the 4 bars. And remember, as a standard throughout Couples, all your water sports is included. And of course, your unlimited golf. Now, this is our lobby area when you get off your transfers and you enter the resort. This is a view of the resort from the ocean looking in. What you're looking at is our all-natural island in the forefront. And then, of course, you have the resort and the beach in the background. Another view of the island. This is our deluxe ocean suite. And you're going to notice that every room category, well, at each of the resorts, the color scheme is different. There's no cookie cutter when it comes to what Couples Resorts is. And that is why our clients like to do the split stays, because each resort is so different. You can do 4 nights at Sans Souci and go 4 nights at Tower Isle. And while the inclusions are the same, the experience is just different because of the setting, and the furniture and everything is different. This is our premier ocean room again. As you can tell, when you're in Jamaica, when you're at Couples Resorts, you know you're in Jamaica. We keep the furnishing to what is native to the Caribbean, to what is native to the island, and of course, our amazing ocean views. This is the bathroom of the Ocean Junior Suite. We do get requests from time to time for those who want a jacuzzi. If you're booking the Ocean Junior Suite, that room category does have a built-in jacuzzi and a separate shower as well. Now, at Couples Tower Isle, we have 8 of the spa villas. And there are 2 different categories. There's the Oasis Spa Villa and there's the Signature Spa Villa. The Oasis Spa Villa and the Signature Spa Villa, they have the same inclusions of the unlimited spa services. The only difference is that in terms of square footage, the Signature Spa Villa is twice the size of the Oasis Spa Villa, but everything else, the inclusions is exactly the same. This is the courtyard as you enter the Oasis Spa Villa. There's a plunge pool, there's your private courtyard as well, and there's a water feature. You can also do massages outdoors in this courtyard if you wish. Once those gates are closed, the villas are 100% private. No one can look in. The walls are high enough that no one can see over. So if you want to do your spa treatments there, you can as well. This is the sleeping area, the bedroom of your Oasis Spa Villa. And as you can see, the bedroom opens directly to your courtyard. This is the bathroom. Now, in terms of the shower stalls, and I tell the agents this, the shower stalls are so large. I have put on a fam trip, and this is no joke, I have fit 18 travel agents inside of the shower stalls. And just to give you an idea of how massive and expansive these bathrooms are, you can literally fit another king-size bed in the bathrooms, and you'll be fine. There's still space to walk around. Now, this is the signature spa villa. This is the bedroom area. And then you transition directly from the bedroom. The bathroom is there as well. And it's the same really expansive bathroom. And then from there, you have your seating area or your lounge room or your living room, as you would call it. And from that, you step directly into your own full-size pool. There is a courtyard to the front as well, where we do have seating to where you can just lounge if you want to. Remember that for this room category, and this is very important, the spa treatments are included. There's private VIP transfers from the airport. There's private in-villa check-in. There's private access to the spa. You have your private pool and a sunbathing terrace. You can have a private in-villa dining for all meals if you wish. Club Mobe is included on your departure as well. There is a concierge service for this villa. I have been asked in the past if we have butler service. At couples resorts, we don't use the term butler, as we don't really like the term per se. But when you check in, the occupants of that villa, you're given a cell phone. And at any time, you can just dial that number and your concierge will answer and they will attend to whatever it is that your request is and so on. So we don't have butler service per se because we call it our concierge service. That's always available to the clients who are in our spa villa room categories. And as we said, couples, we're all inclusive meets spa inclusive. And when it comes to the best spa services in the world or the spa offerings, no one on the island of Jamaica can top what Couples Resorts have to offer. Now we jump over to Couples Negril. Located in Negril, it sits on 18 acres of beachfront property. Now let's differentiate Couples Negril and Couples Swept Away. As you're entering Negril, the first hotel you come to is Couples Negril. It sits on Bloody Bay Beach. There are two beaches in Negril. Bloody Bay Beach is that semi-private beach as you're entering Negril. And of course, about 5 miles down, you have 7 Mile Beach, which is world famous. At this resort, we have the Cassava Terrace, the Lychee, which is our Asian fusion, and of course the Oteiti, which is my favorite restaurant to go to. There are 234 rooms and suites at this resort. Again, you can see the design is very different. It's more bohemian in its layout. It's very South Beach, it's very tranquil. And as you can see, even the finishing on the walls, the walls are not painted in this lobby. They are stained with an acid that is environmentally friendly and will last up to 30 years before they need to be stained again. At Couples Resorts, we're very environmentally friendly. This is the view of the resort from the lobby. When you're looking out, you see the main pool, you see the beach, and of course, the Caribbean Sea is right there. Here's another shot, an aerial view of the resort, and you can see how the buildings are laid out in its proximity to the ocean, to the beach, and to the main pool. This is what the standard room design will be. This is what it looks like. Regardless of the room category you book, this is what the furnishings will look like, the layout will look like. What changes is the view that you have through those glass doors. We have huge glass doors that lets light into your room. So your room will always be well lit and be very tropical in its feel. But you might be seeing the ocean or you might be seeing the gardens. It just depends on the category that you have booked. This is the layout of the ocean suite. And it's one of my favorite room categories, especially this room, because you open those glass doors and you literally step directly onto the beach. We get a lot of requests for this room category. This is the seating area of that same room. It's a very expansive room. You have another separate seating area before you step out onto your patio or onto your balcony if you are upstairs. And this is the bathroom of that suite. All the suites at Couples Negril have a separate soak-in tub and a separate shower area. And every suite comes with its own private hammock. And so if you're walking around the resort, that is how you know you're looking at a suite. You will see a hammock to the right-hand side of that room, and that hammock is specifically for the occupants of that suite. This is our Lychee restaurant, some of the best Asian fusion cuisine on the island. You can have massages in the spa or you can have massages on the beach. This is one of our covered beach massage areas. And of course, you book those as guest relations as you check into the hotel. Now we jump down to Couples Swept Away. This is the largest of the four. It is the most popular of the four based on its location and its design. It's located on Negril 7 Mile Beach. It's 312 rooms and suites. It has a 10-acre fitness facility. It has 6 restaurants, 8 bars, the Sunset Catamaran Cruise, the trip to the local bar, all our water sports, including the transparent kayaks, the glass bottom boats, the unlimited golf, are included at this resort. Here is the design of the suites that makes them so exceptional and so different. It's natural wood, Jamaican teak. We will be long gone before any of this wood would ever transpire. This wood is solid and native to the island of Jamaica. It's not painted, it's just lightly sanded and stained to give you the look and the feel to be one with nature. And that's what we want Couples Swept Away to be. The louvers will open up and will allow natural light, sunlight to flood into your room. Now, the room is still fully air conditioned. There's a glass behind the louvers that prevent nature from literally coming in. But if you want to just open up your louvers or open up your door and let natural breeze and natural light come in, you can do that. Or you can close them up and you can let your AC cool the room if you wish to. This is our atrium suites, the original room category at Swept Away. And how you know an atrium suite, this suite comes with a hammock that's there on your veranda for you to just chill out in the days if you wish. There are other people who have said to us, we need to add the hammocks to every single room category. But no, the atriums with the hammocks is a signature to Couples Resorts and to Couples Swept Away. So we'll keep it that way. Now, one important thing about the room categories at Swept Away, if you notice at the bottom of your screen, it says Atrium Suite, no TV. There are quite a few of our room categories that does not have televisions in them, as that is how our clients want it. So if you're booking this resort, you must know the room categories, which one has TVs and which one does not. Now, 70% of the resort suites do have televisions in them, but there are other categories that do not, like the atrium suite. And this is our premier beachfront suite. This is our highest room category. It's an expansive room. You can fit 20 friends just on your balcony. And there'll still be room there for others to join in as well. These are located directly on the beach on 7 Mile. I'm talking less than 50 feet away from the waterline. Highest room category, and these have no televisions in them. This is the balcony or the veranda of that beachfront suite. And we just did some updates to the beachfront veranda suites. Well, actually, 70% of the resort so far has been updated in terms of the furniture that you see on the wall, the floating vanities, those are brand new. The flooring that you're seeing is brand new. For those of you who've been to the resort before, the flooring used to be the dark terracotta tiles. We have removed all of those, and the white tiles now allow more light to light up your suite. So as you can see, the new look of the beachfront veranda suite for those of you who have not been there within the past 6 months, I would say. The bathrooms have already been retiled and everything as well. And this is the beachfront veranda suite balcony. As you can see, you can chill outside and still have a beautiful view of the Caribbean Sea from your balcony. Here's another picture of our ocean suite. And as you can see with our pictures, natural light flows into all angles of our rooms and our suites. They're purposely designed that way. And keep in mind the one thing with couples resorts, when you're at a couples resort in Jamaica, you know you're in Jamaica. We want you to feel and see the Caribbean. This is the design of the standard bathroom throughout the resort. The only bathroom that is different is the Great House Suite, which I'll show you in a moment. Now, the Great House Suite, there's a section of the resort, and that is on the upper level. That's called the Great House. It has 28 suites and rooms located. And the reason I'm talking about this section is that let's say you have a group of persons traveling together and they want to be in one area, the Great House would be amazing because it has 28 rooms and suites. Let's say you have a wedding group and you want the bride and the groom to have their suite. Mom and dad can have a suite down the hall. The rest of the family can be in standard rooms, but they can all be in that area called the Great House. This is the patio of that Great House balcony. You still see a beautiful view of the Caribbean Sea on Negril 7 Mile Beach. And this is the bathroom of the Great House Suite. It does have a soak-in tub. It does have a separate shower and does have double sinks. That opening that you see, you can literally step from your bathroom out onto your balcony without having to go back into your room. We still kept the standard design where the louvers open up and natural light and natural air is able to come into your bathroom and into your suite. Of course, you can close them and have it fully air conditioned if you wish, but we kept the standard of swept away, which is natural light and natural air just coming through. And this is a view of one of the oceanfront blocks. The swim up bar as well. This is the most popular bar at the resort in the daytime. Our Jamaican restaurant, the Scotch Bonnet, is located just off to the side as well. This is a shot of the resort from overhead, the aerial shot of the resort. As you can see, there are different buildings that are scattered throughout a very lush landscape. And even though, the one thing about Swept Away, even though you're literally on the beach, when you look outside, you're going to feel Mother Nature everywhere. The property is very lush, very green. You're going to hear birds. You're going to see mangoes on a tree. You're going to see oranges. You're going to see palms. That is what the design of couples resorts will take you through. It's not a concrete jungle. This is our 10-acre sports fitness facility that's located right across the street. So any sporting event that you have in mind, pickleball, tennis, racquetball, a fully equipped gym. The spa is also located in this area. There's an Olympic-sized swimming pool. There's a natural bar, a veggie bar where you can get all your juices and everything. There's a 1-mile jogging track that goes around this complex. If you're into fitness, this is where you want to be. When it comes to weddings, our One Love wedding package, stay a minimum 3 nights at any of our resorts in Jamaica, and you can get married for free. Of course, it has to be prearranged before you arrive. You reach out to us, we'll connect you with our wedding coordinator, or you can go to couples.com, select the date, and we'll take it from there. But it's so easy to get married in Jamaica. We started the whole free wedding package system in Jamaica 40-something years ago, and we're still the best at it. Now, there are different wedding packages that you can upgrade to that are away from the basic package. The elopement or runaway bride package, and you can see all the inclusions to the, well, what is my right could be your left of your screen as well. And when you look at the inclusions with the prices of the upgraded weddings, you'll realize that it is far below what someone would spend to get married, whether it be in the USA or in Canada. Now, keep in mind that all of these upgraded packages are commissionable to you, the travel agent, at 10%. So if you're booking this package, which is our Tropical Bliss Wedded package, and that couple pays the $1,350, 10% of that comes back to you, the agent. And this is in addition to your 15% commission, and this is in addition to your $10 per night bonus that they stay. So there is ways to upsell and to basically make more profit from a booking than the standard just book a room and leave it alone. Again, pay attention to the inclusions of these packages. Your designer wedding cake. This package actually comes with photography already included. All packages comes with the bridal bouquet and the groom's boutonniere in it. And this one comes with a couple's massage as well. The Celestial Bliss or the Sunset Wedding Package is one of my favorite. We only do one at each resort, and it happens at sunset, depending on the day that you choose. This starts out at $2,400. And when you look at the inclusions again, your champagne toast, all the photography, the live band, the rehearsal dinner, the 50-minute couples massage, and so on, it is an unbeatable value. Now, at Couples Sans Souci, we have a location. You can have your entire beach all to yourself. Now, with 40 guests minimum and a location fee of $2,500, and this is in addition to the $2,400 that you pay for the package, you can have your entire beach. Sunset Beach can be shut down and transformed into your own private wedding chapel. You need a minimum 40 guests to use this location, though, because we have to shut down that beach for quite a few hours for the wedding to happen. And it happens at sunset, meaning we'll start the setup at about 3. And then by the time the sun sets about 5 to 6, depending on the time of year, then your wedding is ready to happen. And that's a separate location cost of $2,500, and that happens at Sans Souci. Remember, that is also commissionable to you, the agent, at 10%. The private island wedding at Couples Tower Isle. What is normally our all-natural island offshore of the resort is transformed into a wedding location. The island is closed for that period, and the entire thing can be as elaborate as you want it to be, or as laid back Caribbean as you want to be. Now, this is an example of a setup that we had done on the island. The cost comes in at $57.50, and that is an amazing value when you look at everything that is included. That gives you a maximum of 40 guests. It comes with your wedding cake. It comes with your flowers. There's a private live music band that is there. It comes with your photography. There's a rehearsal dinner as well. Now, if you want a reception that is seated and catered to, there are additional costs to that. And again, those are commissionable to you, the agents as well. But the base wedding package for $57.50, it is an unbelievable value. And you're getting married directly in the middle of the ocean. It's an offshore island with all the trappings and amenities of Jamaica. This is a setup of what we did on the island for a wedding. Now, depending on the weather, the setup might not happen on the island. We may have to take you back over to the beach or over to the lone area, depending on how large the waves are. Keep in mind that this is a fully functioning island. It has its own swimming pool. It has its own bar. It has its own kitchen. So it's fully ready to go. This is another setup that we did on the beach at Couples Sans Souci, and this was for a vow renewal. Those come in at $450, and they can be, as elaborate as you want them to be, as this one was more elaborate because you have to pay to have that arch brought in and done and everything. Or it could be just the couple renewing their vows on the beach with a couple of friends. It all depends on what it is that your clients have in mind. When it comes to customizing wedding, whatever ideas that you have, that your clients have, that you want to see executed, talk to us at Couples Resorts and we can make it happen. If you see a wedding package and you want something added or something removed or just let us know. We're not set in stone. We're very malleable when it comes to making your dreams and your clients' dreams a possibility. Now, all wedding packages include your personal wedding planner. You do get the officiant and the marriage certificate. There's an online calendar and wedding registry as well for everyone to use. And we do let you leave with a memento. You do get your Couples Resorts flutes that's engraved to say, Couples Resorts, of course, and you do get the celebrity T-shirts for the bride and groom as well. This is just an example of some of the venues and some of the decor. Again, the decor can be as minimalistic as you and the client want, or it can be as elaborate as you guys want with the big tents and all the flowers and all of that. There are quite a few specials that we run throughout the year for weddings. The wedding special, the Bliss Bundle, we will give the bride and groom up to $900 worth of air and resort credits for booking their wedding at any of the couple's resorts. In addition to that, the bridal party perks, where members of the bridal party, they do get free nights as well if they're booking a certain amount of nights. If you're booking the direct weddings for 10 rooms or more, you do get the $250 bonus, and you do get the $500 bonus if you book more than 10 rooms as well. This is in addition to your $10 per night. And of course, this is in addition to your 15% commission. And we have a dedicated wedding team that's available all the time to make sure that everything goes well for you. If you have honeymooners who are coming to stay at our resorts, 25-minute massage is included. A bottle of champagne is already in their room waiting for them to say welcome and we wish you luck on your marriage and everything and congratulations. No, the honeymooning couple must provide proof of marriage, meaning just picture it. We don't say to walk with your wedding certificate. You don't have to do that. You can take a picture. You as the agent can email it to us and we'll all have it set up. So by the time they get to Jamaica, they get to the resort, they can enjoy their honeymoon with no problems at all. Now, singles and children in wedding parties, we've been getting the question, multi-generational weddings and so on. Now, let's talk about singles. 5% of any wedding party or wedding group can be singles. Depending on the time of year, we will allow a discount of up to 25% on that room if you're going to be a single. During the winter months, you still have to pay the full double rate, but you can stay as a single. In terms of children, kids can't stay at couples resorts. They can stay at offsite. Most of the weddings are going to be in a private location. We will allow them to come in, do the ceremony, and then go back to their resorts. But in addition to that, couples resorts own the Idlewild properties in Negril. There's Idlewild Beach, there's Idlewild Villas, and there's Idlewild on the Cliffs. So it's 3 separate boutique resorts. We can split a group to where the section with the kids can stay at Idlewild Villas or Idlewild Beach. Or if you would like the entire ceremony to be moved to the beach at Idlewild Beach or Idlewild Villas, we can do that as well. Then the kids can have full reign and full access for the full evening of wedding celebrations. If you would like them to come in and just do the ceremony at the couple's resort, then that's fine, but they won't have the full run of the property. If your wedding is in a private location on the resort, of course, they can stay for the full duration because they're not running around where other guests are seeing them to say, we're no kids yet, we have kids. So we're very flexible in what it is that you want to do. You just let us know. Don't let that because we're a couple's resort, you say, oh, we can't do this wedding there because they have children. Talk to us and we'll find a way to make it work. That's our contact information. The sales team, the help@couples.com, the 1-800-couples, those all remain the same, whether you're in Canada or the USA. Online, couples.com, IG, TikTok, Facebook, it all remains the same, whether you are in Canada or the USA. The agent portal, the travel agent portal for the logos and the photos, which is couples.com/brand center. We want you to log into that portal and download pictures. We want you to log in there, download the preferred agent logo and use it on your business card. Use it everywhere that you have social media so people know that you are an expert in booking couples resorts Jamaica. If you're booking groups, if you want to watch videos on YouTube of couples resorts, it's all here on this slide for you. And that's the end of the presentation section of this. Francine and Susan can now take over with any questions that we have.
Well, I know Francine has been super busy with her fingers, and my God, you answered some great questions there. She answered almost 60 questions while you spoke.
Oh, really? Excellent.
Amazing. But as much as we answer the questions, and I think it's really important also to mention the fabulous comments, right, Francine? There's been so much great stuff in the chat.
Absolutely.
On Facebook. Like it's been blowing up. You guys have blown it all up.
But thanks, everyone.
So there's a few questions left. If that's
Yes,
okay, we'll take them, right, Miss Francine?
yes,
I can read them out to you guys if you want.
Yes,
yes.
sure.
First of all, they're all like saying thank you so much. But they're on Facebook, somebody was asking about the points and when do they expire or do they?
They do expire. You have 15 months in which to use your points. From the day that your client checks out, that's when the points starts accumulating, and you have 15 months in which to use them. Now, let's say you have points that's about to expire this month, and you want to travel 2 months from now. Your points would have expired, but we're so nice to you at Couples Resorts, right? That if you reach out to Francine or if you reach out to me and say, hey, what can we do? Most likely we will extend those points so that you can use them. Because remember, this is a partnership and we want you to be able to use the points that you have earned. So just because they've expired and it's just within a month or two, reach out to us and we can do something for you.
Okay, great. Really good to know. And that's
Yes,
great that you guys are flexible with everyone. I think
we are.
that's very stand up, to be honest. Okay, so let's see here. So Michelle's asking on Zoom, how many hibiscus villas suites do you have at the resort?
I wish we had more, trust me, but we have just one, one hibiscus villa located at Couple Sans Souci. And when I say it's really luxurious, it's really nice. The view, the pictures don't do it justice. While at Couples Tower Isle, we have 8 spa villas. We have the Oasis Spa Villas and we have the Signature Spa Villas. And keep in mind the major differences between the Oasis Spa Villa and the Signature. The Oasis Spa Villa is half the square footage of the Signature Spa Villa. The inclusions are the same, but the size of the villa differs. And it still only sleeps 2 persons. But if you have a couple who really want their space and expansive, good. Now at Sans Souci, the villa, that one villa, I would say Francine is like twice the size of the Signature Villa at Tower Isle. So yes, if you want space, go with the one at Sans Souci.
Okay, great. And Tammy's asking, you talked a lot about weddings, which is fantastic. So, a couple of questions from Tammy and Carol. Are the free weddings a legal ceremony or just symbolic? And how many
Legal
weddings do you
all
guys
the
have a
way.
day?
We can do up to 6 weddings a day because we have multiple locations. But
Right.
all our weddings, our ceremonies are legal. They're legal
Ooh.
throughout the world, and that's why we need you to send us all the legal paperwork before you arrive. We have to get the license from the government. If you've been married before, of course, we need a copy of your divorce decree, et cetera, to make sure that you're not committing a crime by getting married twice. All right.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So yes, our ceremonies are legal. The vow renewals, of course, are symbolic because you're already married.
Okay, fair, yeah. Okay, that's great. I know we talk, of course, in the name, it's couples resorts, but if somebody wants to get away on their own, they want to travel by themselves, I'm sure you welcome solo travelers, right?
Within reason,
Right.
right? All right. Remember, we are a couples resort.
Yes.
And not that we won't take a few singles. If you're an agent, you email us and say, I have this single they really want to try your resort and so on.
Yeah.
Chances are we will make it happen for you. But we will not accept 25 rooms of singles who are
No,
running around. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
fair. That's fair.
Yes.
You're right.
And in
Absolutely.
in that same vein, we do accept, let's say you have 2 girls who are traveling together or
Okay.
2 guys who are traveling together. We welcome everybody. We have girls group, we have mother and daughter groups where they're not together romantically, they're just traveling together. And
Okay.
in addition to that, we now have a situation where we are able to provide a limited amount of single beds because we're couples resorts and we tend to have only king beds. Because we've been getting a lot of requests for 2 guys or 2 girls or so on who are not necessarily together and don't want to sleep in the same bed, we have acquired some single beds that can be brought in if and when we have singles in the same room.
That's great. That's a
Yes,
really good angle because to your point, everyone's, might want to go away with friends and
exactly.
yeah, that's great. Let's see here. Susan's asking, great name, Susan, on Zoom. The best months to have a wedding and how far in advance do you have to book your wedding out with you guys?
The best month to have a wedding in Jamaica is whenever time you want to have a wedding in Jamaica. We are tropical year round, and you need to have it arranged beforehand. You can do it a year before, you can do it 6 months before, you can do it 6 weeks before. But as long as we have the paperwork in hand, so that we can go to the authorities to get the legal stuff out the way, and you just have to be in Jamaica minimum 3 days to be able to get married there. And that's it. We make it really simple.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure. Nina's asking on Zoom, how often is the Bliss bundle?
Well, we only do one per day because it happened. Oh, I'm sorry. I misinterpreted that. The Bliss bundle, that's the special that we run. We run that throughout the year. And
Okay.
don't worry, the presentation, for those who want a copy of it, just reach out to us. It can be emailed to you and all that information will be in it. But the Bliss bundle runs throughout the year.
Okay, that's great. And to that point, Garfield, as you guys were chatting, I added
Right.
both your contacts information on Zoom, on Facebook,
Perfect.
and where they can find you guys on Spoiled Agent, right? Because your contacts are
Yes.
there. A lot of your wedding information, your videos, like everything's there. Under
Yes.
spoiledagent.com, you just go down to hotels and you
Mhm.
click on couples resorts and everything's there for you guys, like wrapped up in a nice little bow, as we say.
Yes. Download the entire package right there.
Yeah,
And
it's
in
great.
Canada, if you need someone directly, Francine is right there. In the USA, there are 5 or 6 of us here in the US as well. Reach out to us. And Facebook is a big thing for us. If you send me Facebook messengers, I respond to them on IG as well. Email, if it's something that really needs to be what you call investigated or a long answer is needed, then email is the best.
Okay, wow. Well, that's great. You guys are super busy. If you're doing Instagram and Facebook
Oh yeah,
answers, good on you guys, like for sure. Because
trust me.
that's next level.
We are a one-stop shop.
For sure. Dawn's asking on Zoom if booking is direct, do you have the option to add travel insurance with you guys?
Yes, when you go to couples.com, you're able to book resort or you're able to book resort and air. And either options allows you to buy insurance right there on the site.
Okay, great. Just a comment, I think it's important to say, Ranisha said on Zoom that you guys do respond on social media, so that's amazing.
We try, trust me.
Amazing. Ariana said, I'm gonna say the support from couples offers agents is unparalleled. Absolutely fantastic.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you very much.
It's great. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, so Jody's asking, hello, I booked my first destination wedding at Swept Away, 22 rooms in June. That's amazing. I
Thank
booked
you.
through a Pleasant Holidays. Can I
Yes.
still register my bookings and am I still eligible for the 10% on the wedding?
You book through a tour operator, i.e. Pleasant. You need to take each of those booking information, go to couples.com, click on the travel agent link, sign into your account, and you register each of those persons. Your free nights will be tabulated when those persons leave. Now, you book the wedding with our weddings department, or did you book it with Pleasant? That's the caveat that I need to know. And if you booked it direct with our weddings department, yes, you are supposed to get 10% commission on that upgraded wedding.
Okay.
And if you want more information, just drop me an email. I'll direct you to the right person.
Okay. And if anyone wants to find the square footage of all the villas, do you guys have that information as well?
It is available. I have to see how I can get it here. I don't think it's on the website,
Okay.
but that's a good question. I'm sure we can make that available on the website eventually. But for now, if you drop me an email, I can get that for you easily. That's not a problem.
Okay, Ariana, that one was for you and on Zoom, and I'm just going to pop in for you Garfield's information. There we go. Okay, we're moving right along here, guys. So actually, it's almost 2 o'clock where we all are. And if you have to go, everybody, your name is already entered in to qualify for the 2 night stay. But we're just going to finish up these last few questions, if that's okay, Francine and Garfield.
Excellent.
But we understand if you have to go and start selling couples resorts, we get it, because that's what you want to do right now. So we're just going to stay on for a few more minutes and finish these off. But we want to get to the questions because I think that's important as well.
Right.
Diana's asking, the vow renewal included in the complimentary wedding option, is that also included?
No, vow renewals come in at $450. There is a cost for the vow renewal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jody's asking, so are there any FAMs coming up so I can preview Swept Away before the wedding? So she's got a wedding group that she
Of
talked about earlier.
course. That's
Oh,
not a problem. Just drop me an email. I know I'm starting FAMs from the USA, I think in April or May. I know
okay.
Francine is starting in the summer as well. So there are FAMs coming up. Just drop us an email. I tell my agents in the subject line, just put FAM 2025 and then just give me a couple days and I will respond to you.
Oh,
When
that's great.
when you email me to find out about FAMs, it's important that you put in the email the state where you're located and yeah, as long as your email address and the state that you're located is in there and the cell number where we can reach you, that's all we need.
Okay, Sonia, I think it's important to mention again, Sonia, who I know is our tennis guru, she
Yeah.
said this presentation was amazing, and the presenter Garfield did awesome. You held my interest through the whole thing.
Well, thank you very much. And if you're into tennis so much, guess what? You're gonna love Swept Away. We have 10 tennis courts, 5 clay and 5 hard. So,
I believe Sonia's been she's
yes, Ved.
one of your
Okay.
favorites, I think for sure.
And remember pickleball as well. We have what? Four
Ooh,
pickleball courts at Swept Away? Yes.
amazing. Okay, so Dawn's asking at Swept Away, is there an au naturel beach area?
Swept Away is the only one of the 4 resort that does not have an all-natural beach area. And the reason is it's located smack in the middle of a public beach. So we can't put a nude section right there. But at Couples Negril, Couples Tower Island, Couples Sans Souci, we have dedicated all-natural areas, islands, and beaches. Yes.
Okay. Adele on Facebook said this is one of the best presentations she's attended.
Well, thank you very much. We try, trust me. You see what happened when you throw a Jamaican in the mix? It
Oh my gosh, I love it. Here, I'm
Uh,
just trying to I'm trying
uh,
to help of course with the questions for Francine because she's done, oh my gosh, she's answered over 81 questions.
no
Okay.
problem.
So do all 4 properties have pickleball and tennis courts?
The only property that does not have pickleball right now officially is Couples Sans Souci. We are going to build 2 courts, but what we do have, if you know anything about tennis, you can easily reconfigure the courts to match a pickleball court.
Okay.
So we are able to do that now if we know in advance. But in terms of the construction of the pickleball courts, we have not done that as yet. The other 3, Couples Negril, Couples Swept Away, and Couples Tower Isle, they have dedicated constructed pickleball courts.
Okay.
Yes.
And I understand because I played both tennis and pickleball, and
Right.
it's confusing with the lines sometimes. So it's good to have
Yes,
separate
so
ones.
we have specialists there who they know how to rearrange the lines to make it work.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's half the battle.
Yep.
Okay, so Charles is asking, when is the balance due when booking direct with you guys?
Depending on the payment plan that you have chosen, if you have chosen our Love Away plan, the Love Away plan allows you to deposit just $100. And then every month you pay $100 until your vacation is paid off and so on. Depending on when you're traveling, your deposit might be higher or might be lower, depends on what's happening. But normally, up to 2 weeks before arrival is when you can do a final payment.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, and when you log into the travel agent portal, the booking engine of it, it will spell out all of the deposits and cancellations and everything there for you. Now, if you're booking through a tour operator, they have their own payment systems and what they want you to do. But for couples, it's up to 2 weeks before arrival for final payment.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see here. So, Arya's asking on Zoom, how do I register my company with you guys directly?
So easy. Go to couples.com. You click on the travel agent tab. You're going to see, let me see if I can go back. Let me show it to you on the screen.
Sure.
Da, 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 da,
And as
da.
you do that, I'm going to enter the travel agent link in the chat.
Yes. Go to the couples.com and you click on the travel agent link. It will take you to the split screen. You need to fill out both sides of the screen,
Okay, that's a good
right?
tip.
So because one half is just for the benefits, as you can see on the screen where it says manage my rewards and you log in, you create a profile there and that will have your personal information and everything. If you go over to where it says make a new booking, you're going to register your agency in this section, meaning it will ask you to upload a W-9 for tax purposes. It will ask all the pertinent business questions and then you'll be able to make direct bookings right there.
Okay, that's
All right.
awesome.
Yes.
Angela's saying she really enjoyed the presentation. She cannot wait to send her clients and herself to couples.
Well, thank you very much, and we look forward to hosting both you and your clients in Jamaica at Couples Resorts.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, good question. Tammy's asking, when booking direct with you guys, can they offer a service fee?
Okay, I'm not sure I understand the question. Service fee in terms of
Sometimes they add service fees on when they do bookings. So can they add a service fee on for the
no, no,
no?
that's the only thing. All right. When you're booking at couples.com, we're not dealing with the client at all directly. You're still the agent, so you're the middle person for that. You can add whatever it is that we quote you. If there's a service fee that your company charges, of course, is you can add that to it after. That's fine. But it just cannot, that payment can't be collected through our system.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, fair. Tina's asking, is there still a shuttle between Couples Nagul and Couples Swept Away to be able to use between the two resorts?
Yes, we have shuttles in between all of our resorts, between Couples Tower Island, Couples Sans Souci, and Couples Swept Away and Couples Negril. You just talk to guest services and they'll provide it for you.
Okay, great. All right.
All right.
This
Oh,
is
there's one other thing I need to mention.
sure.
We no longer have, we used to have the Romance Rewards app. It was an app you could download for the clients, I'm sorry, where clients could pre-register before they arrive at the resort. The app is no longer functional. I'm sorry, guys. I need to take a sip.
That's okay. Listen, you've spoken so well. I mean, I've had 5 since you're 1. So there you go. I
Sorry.
haven't talked.
So now that the app is not functional, we're having a lot of questions. When your clients check into the resort, there's a QR code located at the front desk or at the guest relations desk. You snap a picture of that, it will open up the link. They're able to communicate with any department while they are on property.
Okay.
For clients who are registered in the Romance Rewards program, they go to couples.com or online, they can sign into their account. They're able to pre-stock their refrigerator, their bar. They're able to choose their t-shirts because all our repeat guests get welcome back home t-shirts. So you're able to log into your account, you're able to select your t-shirt, the sizes or whatever. You can put in any request you want online before you leave for your trip to Jamaica, and it will all be taken care of before you arrive. So it is our Romance Rewards program. If you go to couples.com at the very top where it says already booked, if you click on that, it takes you directly to our Romance Rewards portal.
You know what? I would go
Yes.
back for the t-shirt alone.
And then clients are able to depend. It is very similar, I would say, to maybe a Hilton Honors program where you get discounts, you get certain amenities. It is our client rewards program.
Okay, that's great. That's really, you know what? And it's so nice that you get to reward people. So that's
Yes.
amazing. Okay, let's see here. One last question. I think we'll wrap it up. Miss Francine?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so Sonia, and I know Sonia's in the Ontario area.
Right.
Okay, I posted. Okay, when you're home based, when you register at both specifically, you make a new booking. Do you have to put your host agency info?
Your host agency will come in automatically because you have already created a profile in the Manage My Rewards. Now, when you go over to make a booking, the IATA or CLEAR number that you use will be associated with a specific company or person. When you register, that will automatically populate.
I have one more on Facebook I just saw come in, if that's okay.
Yes.
Martha's saying on Facebook, hi Martha. If you stay at one, can you use another for the day? So stay at one play.
Of
For
course.
instance, at Negril and visit Swept Away, can you go to one for the day?
Yes,
Yes.
during the daytime you can. We provide the transportation. So anytime between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., you are free to visit another resort close by and so on. We do not do it for evening, reason being, with restaurants, with
Yeah.
reservations and everything like that, it's not available for nighttime, but for daytime, yes, it is.
Yeah, and I get it because it gets a little complicated, right, with the
Yes.
dinners, for sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so oh my gosh, Aria said on Zoom, I need a magic carpet to fly there right now. LOL. Let's go together. All right, well, guys, it was amazing today. The engagement, you guys did great. Francine, you need to have a break from your little fingers
And
because
fingers.
my goodness, you answered over 100 questions. Wow. And Garfield, you did a stellar job
Well,
presenting.
well, thank you
Like
very much.
everyone loved you guys. Like they're going crazy here for you guys. Zoom, Facebook,
Thank you.
YouTube, we're live everywhere. So don't forget, you guys have been super, super generous. And there's one lucky spoiled agent that's actually going to get down to see couples for 2 nights,
Resort.
right?
Yes. All right. And
Amazing.
we look forward to hosting your clients and yourselves at Couples Resorts Jamaica. We want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. You could have been doing other stuff. It's Friday, but you spent it with us to learn about it. And we look forward to hosting you soon.
Awesome.
Amazing.
So
All
much.
right.
Francine, you get home safe tonight with the snow coming. All right.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.
All right, guys.
So if
Bye.
you guys get an email from Francine or Garfield next week, open it up because you're going to see them soon.
I know.